What's up, family? Today we want to talk about the possibility of a child tax credit coming back to Americans, but we are at the mercy of Congress. As we continue to wait, we do have an extension of a tax credit in another state. But first off, let's go ahead and talk about how the House is waiting to pass this child tax credit expansion and then what it's going to mean for American citizens. In addition to that, we are also going to be talking about one state wants to offer, I believe, as much as $1,700. I have the details in just a moment, but before we get started, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, let's go ahead and talk about the child tax credit expansion, in which the House is still working on this. It's like we are at the mercy of Congress trying to get something done to help the American people. But we all are very familiar with the child tax credit expansion because this was recently signed by President Biden, in which it provided an increase from the previous amount of the tax credit, which was around $2,000, all the way up to $3,036 per child. Well, Congress failed the American people, and that particular bill ended up failing to get renewed in the following year. Well, ever since then, which has been about 2 years or so, that thing has not been passed again. So, but the good news is that we have it back on the table with legislation right now and trying to see if they can figure out the negotiations on passing this child tax credit. It is one of the best things that we have seen in such a long time, specifically coming directly from the government. But anyways, guys, if they are able to pass this very soon, and I do mean very soon, like within days or so, we could see these child tax credit benefits coming back to Americans. Well, anyways, guys, you all know that the real benefits here is going to be because of 16 million children and low-income families can benefit from this federal tax policy that could potentially provide some additional income for American families. Now, again, this is for our low-income families, but the good news is that we already know that this has done major progress in regards to helping low-income families get above the poverty level, in which I don't see that falling short this time around as well. So that is the beautiful news in regards to this, and hopefully we can hear something sometime this week coming directly from Congress. But in addition to the child tax credit, we have the state of Minnesota. They are introducing a new $1,750 child tax credit, which could reduce the state's child poverty rate by at least a third. Check this out right here, guys. The highlights say that Minnesota introduced a new child tax credit that could reduce child poverty by 33%. Qualifying Minnesotans can claim up to $1,750 per child, benefiting up to 500,000 children just in Minnesota. And they're saying that, look, there is still hope. Meanwhile, the expanded national child tax credit is still on the table waiting for Congress. Again, like we said, we are still waiting on Congress, but it looks like Minnesota said, look, we don't want to wait for Congress. We know that they are very slow in regards to passing legislation. So we are going to try to introduce our own type of child tax credit for Minnesotans. Now, this is going to affect at least 33% of child poverty. And that is exactly what they are doing right now. But anyways, they're saying that qualifying Minnesotans can now claim up to $1,750 per child with the new tax credits, thanks to the legislation that was passed in the state's 2023 session. Minnesota is now one of 15 states, along with the federal government, offering some kind of tax refund to working families with children. Again, we are talking about low-income families, guys. But anyways, the officials of Minnesota are estimating that more than 500,000 children from 300,000 households could actually benefit from this new piece of legislation, according to the latest press release. In a statement coming directly from the Democratic governor, Tim Walz, said that, look, I'm excited to see the benefits middle-class families are seeing from this legislation. By giving families with kids a boost, we're helping families in the here and now and setting kids up for future success. This is an investment that will pay off for generations. Now, again, there is no limit on the number of children that can be claimed, though there are income threshold qualifications. For example, to qualify for this tax credit for one child, a non-married filer must make equal or less than $47,000 per year, or about $52,000 for a married couple filing jointly. Not even 3 weeks into the 2023 tax filing season, 90,000 children are already benefiting from the tax credit, according to the press release. Now, whether it's childcare, either a flat tire or an emergency medical bill, we're helping Minnesotans land on their feet when life happens, according to the latest statement. So again, they have already introduced this, and it is already helping Minnesotans in the state, providing a tax credit of $1,750 per child. So if you have 3 children, that's almost close to $5,500 in tax credits, guys. So again, this is some huge news. Now, we hope to see something passed on a federal level, which means that it could benefit every child in the United States. What a beautiful thing, because like I said, we've already saw how well that previous child tax credit did. So we would love to see that once again. So anyways, I will keep you guys posted as usual. But in addition to that, a lot of people are asking the question whether or not they should go ahead and file their taxes right now, or if they should just go ahead and wait on Congress to pass this legislation, because we believe that it is so close around the corner to be getting signed and approved by Congress and then signed by the president. We feel like it is around the corner, pretty much almost this week, if you will. But anyways, a lot of people are asking whether or not they should go ahead and file their taxes or not. Well, let me just tell you guys, do not wait. Don't wait, guys. If you guys are used to filing your taxes either in March or February or January, do not wait for this thing to get passed. Go ahead and fill out your tax return. Get that filled out, signed, and all that stuff, so that you can move on with your life. And then once Congress is able to pass this bill, guys, they are going to be doing some retroactiveness in regards to providing those tax credits to eligible families. So again, do not wait. Go ahead and take care of your 2023 tax filings. Get that over with, because you don't know how long this is going to wait. We do expect it to happen sometime this week or at the latest next week. However, guys, they could push this even further. So again, go ahead and file your taxes, guys. I just wanted to let you know that so that you are not waiting. But anyways, again, like I said, this could be a huge thing if Congress does the right thing. But of course, when you have the Democrats and then the Republicans going together, trying to do things in a bipartisan way, things are a lot slower than what they anticipated, if you know what I mean. So again, as long as you guys know that they are still working on this and it is looking very positive, so hopefully we will get some good news this week and by the latest next week, guys, in regards to children, families receiving up to $3,600 per child. But on the flip side of that, Minnesotans, you've already had it passed in your state. So hopefully you qualify for that in your state. You can easily get on Google to get some more information about that if you choose to. But again, I'm just bringing the highlights to you today in regards to the child tax credit. So again, if you have any questions, comment down below. I would love to get your thoughts on this. But outside of that, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money. So also, don't forget about signing up for the Amazon Prime membership, where you can get 30 days for free, which is a great time because you can order things and have them delivered to your front door. You don't have to leave and go to the store or anything like that. Also, they offer groceries now, so you can get those delivered as well. But anyways, if you are interested, check out the links down below. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.